Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be covering a new topic: what if viltrumites were inside of Dragon Ball?
But I also want to talk about the break I took, like the 6-7 month break. I don't know exactly how long it was. I'll put a picture on screen, but I've been working on a gaming channel and I've been trying to grow that channel for a little bit. Once this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, I will tell y'all what the gaming channel is and I'll link it down in the description below. But I'll try to be more consistent on this channel while also being consistent on that channel. So if y'all guys are running, just wait for me, okay? I'll try my best to do both at once, but as y'all see, I neglected this channel a lot. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. At first, I wasn't sure how to start off the scenario, especially incorporating the viltrumites. It's pretty hard to add the viltrumites to a whole nother universe when their universe is completely weaker than the Dragon Ball universe. We can all be honest here, Invincible is not beating Goku or Gohan.
So I put the viltrumites on a planet far away from the Frieza Force across the universe, so they have no idea about Frieza yet.
The viltrumites would not conquer any planets far out yet, but they would conquer the nearest planets towards planet Viltrum. They would begin to conquer more and more planets, just like they would in the original Invincible story, until they get to a planet that was called Vegeta. They would try to conquer planet Vegeta, but their numbers would be running thin and they would eventually have to retreat. Frieza would take notice of the viltrumites trying to conquer the Saiyan planet, so Frieza sends a couple of Saiyans to planet Viltrum to scout out the area. Once the Saiyans arrive to planet Viltrum, they will notice that the planet is not as strong as them and they begin to slowly wipe out the viltrumites like they do any other planet. The viltrumites are not as strong as the Saiyans, so they're getting pushed back heavily. Even with a planet full of viltrumites, the viltrumites stand no chance against the Saiyans. The battle rages on for hours until the sun goes down and the moon comes out. Once the moon comes out, the Saiyans begin to turn into great apes, getting an even bigger advantage on the viltrumites than they had originally, causing them able to beat the viltrumites completely. But some of the viltrumites do end up escaping to other planets. After the raid on planet Viltrum was completed, they report back to Frieza and their mission is success. Years down the line, Frieza will call all the Saiyans back to planet Vegeta and he would destroy the planet just like normal. Everything basically happens exactly the same. Everything in OG Dragon Ball would end up being exactly the same up until we get to the King Piccolo arc. Once King Piccolo uses his powers to wish for youth, a man flies down into the scene taking out some of Piccolo's children. The man is wearing a red and white suit and he has a mustache. And we know this guy as Omni-Man. Omni-Man would begin to take down some of Piccolo's children, but he would not be taking this fight easily. He'll be getting pushed back a lot during this fight until Goku shows up on the Nimbus. Once Goku gets there, he begins to help him fight, not knowing who this guy is, but seeing that he's fighting Piccolo's children, he knows that he can trust him, at least at this moment. Goku and Omni-Man begin to fight King Piccolo and his children back to back. Once his children are defeated, Goku and Omni-Man step up towards King Piccolo. King Piccolo takes a fighting stance and begins to shoot ki blasts at Goku and Omni-Man. Omni-Man flies out of the way and Goku dodges to the left. Once Goku moves to the left, King Piccolo stretches out an arm, grabbing him and throwing him into one of the blasts. Omni-Man swoops down and uppercuts King Piccolo. King Piccolo quickly recovers and grabs Omni-Man's ankles with his stretchy arms and flings him into a nearby rock. As King Piccolo is about to charge up a mouth beam to eviscerate Omni-Man, Goku headbutts him in the back, knocking him onto the ground. Goku quickly jumps back and tries to shoot a Kamehameha, but before he can, King Piccolo stretches his leg out and throws him out of the way. Kamehameha only grazes King Piccolo's side, not doing enough damage to knock him out of the fight. But King Piccolo quickly gets up and charges towards Goku, but before he can, he gets blindsided by Omni-Man once again. Goku and Omni-Man are fighting, King Piccolo actually able to hold their own, but King Piccolo is starting to recover and heal from his injuries thanks to his Namekian biology. After a few more minutes of fighting, King Piccolo manages to defeat Goku and defeat Omni-Man. As King Piccolo is about to finish the job, he gets sucked into a weird vortex. Master Roshi is behind King Piccolo using the evil containment wave and trying to seal him away. Before he can completely seal him away, King Piccolo shoots a blast destroying the jar, which frees him mid as he's getting sucked inside the evil containment wave. King Piccolo kills Master Roshi, and Tien shows up on the scene to fight King Piccolo. Tien instantly starts losing the fight, almost dying in the process, until Kami shows up to feed Goku a senzu bean with Yajirobe. Goku gets up feeling even stronger, launches himself towards King Piccolo, knocking him off his feet and sending him crashing into a rock. Goku begins to hit King Piccolo with numerous attacks. King Piccolo, not knowing where the strength comes from and the speed, he begins to get overwhelmed. Goku uppercuts King Piccolo, sending him into the sky, and he charges up a Kamehameha. In retaliation of Goku's Kamehameha, King Piccolo launches his own attack, clashing with Goku's. Piccolo starts losing the beam struggle and realizes that he's gonna die. King Piccolo spits out an egg as his last resort, which no one sees, just like in canon, and King Piccolo is defeated by Goku. And that's where we're gonna end it off right here. I know the script wasn't really too long. I'll try to get longer scripts in, and I'll try to incorporate that in my next videos. So without further ado, this will be the end of the part. If you want to see more like this, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below for suggestions and ideas, and help me out with this. I just started making videos, so it would be greatly appreciated if I can get some help and some feedback. Don't just be a dickhead and tell me shit that I don't already know. But yeah, like, subscribe, enjoy the content, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.